In this video, I'm going to tell you what AVOD is and what you need to know about it as a video monetization strategy. Let's go. Hey, I'm Daniel and welcome to Uscreen, the best place for video content creators to learn how to start and grow their platforms online. If you monetize videos in any way or make videos on YouTube, you've probably come across the acronym AVOD. It's all over the place because it's one of the most popular ways to start making money online with video content. AVOD, or ad-based video on demand, is a video monetization model that generates revenue through advertisements. It's free to use, easy to set up, and boasts some potentially lucrative income numbers. But is it the best way to make money for your video business? That's a great question, and for some creators, it's an absolute dream. But for most, it's a nightmare.
This is my nightmare!
You take part in AVOD anytime you tune into your favorite YouTube channel. The video ads that play before, during, and after your videos are the main way that YouTubers monetize their videos. Beyond YouTube, AVOD is also the backbone of other free streaming platforms like Vudu and Tubi that host a variety of free, on-demand content fully powered by ads. But there's more to it than that, so be sure to stick around to the end of this video as I'll cover the good, the bad, and the ugly of AVOD. Let's dig in. AVOD, or AVOD, offers video content creators a low-risk way to monetize their videos. Platforms driven by AVOD offer instant access to millions of potential viewers. If the creator hits a big enough audience, they can drive some serious revenue without having to ever sell a product. Not that we recommend that approach, but it could be an option. For audiences, it's a major win too because they have instant access to endless amounts of free content. It's amazing because it gives audiences what they want, which is great content, when they want it, which is on demand, and how they want it, which is for free. This simple approach makes the model incredibly enticing to creators, audiences, and even major media companies. Because of this, AVOD is currently on its way to taking over the TV experiences of our past. That's right, the cable TV networks we grew up with are getting serious upgrades, all thanks to free digital video networks with endless on-demand content. And the numbers verify that this is the future. Just in 2020, a record 17.3% of US households cut the cord and switched to full-on streaming at home. These numbers are only going to keep growing. Pluto TV is a great example. This free streaming platform is the perfect simulator of a traditional TV viewing experience. With features like a scrolling guide and hundreds of live channels to pick from, it's become an alternative streaming sensation with just 22 million active users in the last year. With that success, many other platforms have emerged to compete in the AVOD streaming race to offer premium TV to the masses. With all this good news, surely something that's easy to use and consume can't have many negatives, right?
Not so fast, my friend!
Let's dig deeper. It's unfortunate, but AVOD can actually be terrible for the creators who use it. YouTube is a great example of this. In the last decade, millions of people have been able to find a home on YouTube and build strong, rich communities thanks to its free content model. But when you take a look at some earnings from star YouTubers, you can see they're getting a pretty bad deal. Research shows that YouTube's success means living below the poverty line. In fact, 96.5% of creators will never earn more than $12,140 a year on YouTube. If you've ever made videos for YouTube, you know that it takes a ton of time and effort. When you combine all of that with lackluster ad revenue, it seems a bit unfair. Not to mention, advertisers have a lot of power over AVOD channels because they can pull the plug on your video's earnings if they don't like something you say. And that brings us squarely to the ugly side of things. AVOD is just plain unpredictable. If you depend on it to pay your bills, I can't even imagine how stressful that is. You might never know how much money you're going to make on any given week. Even those who do make it big with their videos can't consistently gauge how much they'll make. Not to mention, if you're attracting viewers from topics with lower cost per impressions, you're probably making even less despite having killer view numbers. It's also not uncommon for advertisers to change their guidelines and for creators to find they've lost thousands of dollars in income. It's happened far too many times to everyone from kids content creators to controversial content. And just recently, YouTube went down worldwide for hours, and that's watch time and monetization money that you can't get back. COVID-19 has also exposed more AVOD flaws. During the pandemic, there were drops of up to 50% in revenue despite increased viewership of 500%. When advertisers pull ad funding, it directly affects creators' revenues. Unfortunately, while AVOD is an inclusive, inventive, and flexible business model for many rising networks, it's not reliable enough for creators working from their makeshift home studios. So for the average creator trying to make a living, AVOD can be a great way to build an audience, but it's not the wisest route for monetizing your content. Luckily for you, we've got the perfect video to prepare you for more reliable revenue streams like SVOD. You can click the video over there to learn about building consistent, reliable income streams. If this breakdown was useful for you, let us know in the comments and be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.